to join my online classes. Now you can have my classes anywhere, anytime. Don't forget to download the Patron app if you haven't already. So I first want to give a shout out to my first 3 members. Elise, thank you so much. You've always been so supportive. And then we also have Taylor, who has joined us, and she's out in New York living the life. And then we have Amanda. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. I've already spoke to these 3 and they each want a little bit something different. So today I decided to do a Yoga Pilates class. I teach this at the Pilates spot, and it's a mixture of a yoga flow with some toning. So we'll get a little bit of core, maybe a little bit of floor bar work as well. So all you'll need is just your mat here today, guys, all right? So we'll go ahead and start in a comfortable seated position like this. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Close the eyes, hands softly on the knees. Really lengthen through the crown of the head here. And then start those deep Ujjayi breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Take a moment here and just scan the body, noticing how you feel today. Try to harness your energy and remain calm throughout this practice, focusing on that most important part, the breath. Take a moment here and set an intention for your practice. That positive word or phrase that's going to help motivate you and guide you. Nice. Take one more deep breath in. Open the eyes. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist over that right shoulder, taking the gaze over, really lifting up through that spine, stacking head over heart, heart over hips. And then let's inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, sit up nice and tall, taking that gaze over the left shoulder. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. All right, so we're gonna find a tabletop position here. Make sure your shoulders are directly over the wrists, hips over the knees, spread the fingertips nice and wide. We're gonna inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, elbow lifts. Exhale, round the spine, chin comes into the chest. Try to separate the shoulder blades here. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale, round. Nice, last one, deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, round. Good, find a neutral position. Go ahead and take this left hand to the center of the mat. And then inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread that right arm through, right ear to the mat. Left hand can stay down, or feel free to wrap it behind you. Maybe reaching for that inner right thigh. Take your gaze up and over that left shoulder. Feel this nice, yummy stretch. We're just waking up the body here. Good, and then go ahead and press the left hand down. Inhale the right arm up, keep it up, and then we're gonna swing the arm forward as we press the hips back. So inhale, exhale, good. Inhale and exhale, hold it here, and then exhale, release it down. All inhale the left arm up, reach up high, and then exhale, thread that left arm through left ear to the mat. This time, right arm can wrap around, or see if you can bind into that inner left thigh. Spiral that right shoulder open. Beautiful, then press the right hand down, inhale the left arm up. Nice, and then we circle it forward for 3, press the hips back, 2, and 1. Nice, inhale, and then exhale, release. Beautiful job, guys. Go ahead and curl the toes under, and then press back into your first downward facing dog. So I want to talk about your down dog in the arms, all right? I want you to externally rotate the arms so your armpits are facing towards each other. Keep your head nice and heavy. You can shake it yes, you can shake it no. Good, always ending in that positive yes. Really lift up through the tailbone, but then try to sink the heels as much as you can. Good, from here, we're gonna start to pedal it out. So just bend the knees right and left. Good. Nice, and then find the sinking in the heels. Let's take the left leg to center. Inhale the right leg up high. Ground through the left heel. Rotate out that top ankle. And then we're going to bend that right knee. Open it up and stack it on top of the left. Take your knees underneath the right shoulder. Strong in the arms here. Keep the arms nice and straight and firm. Inhale the right leg up high. Square the right hip off. And then let's shift forward, knee to nose, round the spine. So really press away from the mat. We call this a protraction in the shoulder. So try to separate the shoulder blades. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, let's bring it through for a runner's lunge. Drop down to the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Soften the face. We're trying to sink into that hip flexor here. Good. Just try to breathe through it. Nice. And then we're going to back out of this a little bit. Hands to heart center. I want you to take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Press through the palms. Straighten out in the twist here. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Let's rock it back here. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rock it back. Hold it here. And see if you can get these hips square. So pull this right thigh bone back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Good, and then inhale, shift back forward. Let's take the arms up 1 more time. Exhale, hands come down. Curl the left toes under, right foot meets the left into your plank. So really find the strong arms here. I'm going to externally rotate the arms. Again, this is called a pronation. I'm going to press away from the mat as I round the upper back and try to separate those shoulder blades. Good. Energy squeeze the inner thighs. And then shift forward, we're going to take a chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. And then we'll come into the other side. Inhale, left leg up high. Ground through that right heel. Rotate out that top ankle. And then bend the left knee. Stack it on top of the right. Take your gaze underneath the left shoulder. Deep breath, strong arms. Beautiful. Then inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, round the spine. Good. Really press away from the mat here. Find that pronation. And then inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, arms up. So I know I may be saying pronation, but I think I'm meant to be saying protraction. So if I said that, I apologize. Protraction is what we're looking for. Think about the arms here. If I retract, I pull my arms back, right? If I protract, I press away. So forward, but in the mat, I'm pressing away, right? That's what I want you to think about here. Good. And then exhale, let's back out of this a little bit. We're gonna take that little twist, right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Press through the palms, lengthen through the crown of the head. Good. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. I'm gonna straighten this leg, maybe walk the heel out a little bit, really get into those hamstrings. And then inhale, shift forward, heart forward. Exhale, shift back. Good. Again, inhale, shift forward, heart forward. Exhale, shift back. Nice. Inhale, shift back forward. Take the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Curl the right toes under. Left foot meets the right into your plank. Good. Squeeze inner thighs around the spine. And then inhale, shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Deep breaths, let it go here, guys. Let's go ahead and tiptoe to the top of the mat. Feet are about hip distance here. We're going to hang in our ragdoll. So just let everything relax. You can sway side to side. Good. Releasing that lower lumbar spine. And then let's go ahead and get a little shoulder stretch here. So clasp the hands behind you. Let those arms come overhead. Feel free to bend as much as you need to in those knees. And then slowly release. We're going to bend the knees, rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. And then coming to the top of the mat, Tadasana, mountain pose. So I want you to really feel this pose here. Close the eyes, roll the shoulder blades down the back, lengthen through the crown of the head. Hug the ribs towards that navel. Slight tuck of the tailbone here, where this hip bone and pelvic bone are aligned. Good, and just breathe into the strong standing pose. Nice, and then let's open the eyes. We're gonna start to move, guys. We ready? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, right leg comes back, right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, left foot meets the right into your plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through. Runner's lunge, left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. I'm going to rock it up. Left foot meets the right, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, left leg comes back. Left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot meets the left into your plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Rock it up, right foot meets the left, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up, straight spine here, super important. We have the tendency to kind of round here. If you can't keep the spine straight, go ahead and take your hands up onto the shins, right? Or maybe onto those thighs. I want to really train myself to feel this alignment in the spine. Good, one more breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up, hands to heart center. Good, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, lift. This time we're gonna plant the hands down. You can step, hop, or float. Chaturanga, up dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths here. Good, and then look at the top of your mat. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take 2 more, guys. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Feet together. Look at the top of your mat. Bend the knees. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, lift up, straight spine. Work on that straight spine. Exhale, hands come down, step, hop, or float. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg up high this time. Exhale, let's bring it through, crescent lunge. So all the way up high on that back toe. Good, don't forget the arms, firm the arms. Pull this back leg up as much as you can and then find that little tuck in the pelvis here again. That hip bone and pelvic bone should be in line, slight little tuck. Good, and then let's take this right arm underneath the left for eagle arms. Inhale, lift up out of the spine. Exhale, crunch, elbows to knee. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Beautiful, 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Hold it, a crunch here. Release the arms back, so thunderbolt the arms. Pull up through the belly. Press firmly into that right heel. Don't let yourself sink into that right hip. Good, and then we're gonna water wheel. Okay, so I'm gonna take this right arm forward, left arm stays back, and then I'm gonna windmill it open. Left arm forward, right arm back. Hug in your thighs. Try to find center here. Don't reach too far forward. Good, and then take this left hand down. Right arm reaches up for that open heart twist. Good, and then we're gonna inhale, sweep it up. We're gonna take a Skandasana, back lunge to the back of the mat. So if you can't come all the way down, feel free to kind of stay up a little bit higher, right? Or if you have a block, you can place that block underneath you to help you lift up through that spine. Big smiles, you're here. The first part is showing up on your mat, and you did that today, so be proud. Good, and then take the hands down. We're gonna press back up. Walk over to frame that front foot, runner's lunge. Right foot meets the left into your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here, recenter, refocus. And then let's inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. Again, place your hands on your hips here. Find that little slight tuck, right? I want to hip bone, pelvic bone in line. Lift up through the crown of the head. Energetically squeeze inner thighs. Breathe. And then left arm comes underneath the right for eagle pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, crunch it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch. Good, 1 more. Inhale, lift. open. Yeah, again, find center here, hug inner thighs, deep breaths. Good, then take that right hand down, left arm reaches up, open heart twist. Good, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a skandasana to the back of the mat again. Remember, you can take the hands down, maybe not come so low or place a block underneath you. Try to lift up through the spine. Good, and take the hands down. Let's walk over to frame that front foot, runner's lunge. Left foot meets the right into our plank. We're going to take chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Really try to wrap those arms. Good, and then let's take the knees at the top of the mat, bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, let's keep that energy going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Chaturanga, up dog. Downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna add a little core challenge here. So inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bring that right knee to the right tricep and hold it here. Good, squeeze it nice and tight. Now bring this right knee over to the left tricep. Pull up into that right hip. Nice, inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, warrior two. So make sure this right knee is pressed open. Strong arms, relax the shoulders, and then notice if you're pressing the hips out here, right? Again, slight little tuck, neutralize the spine. Take your gaze forward. Good, and then inhale, reverse, reach out of the spine here. Stay low in that lunge, you can do it. And then exhale, let's take it into that side angle. Good, so again, if you need to, you can bring this arm up onto that thigh. You don't have to come all the way down. For those of you that want to bind, get that little twist in here. You're gonna lean back, try to restack the shoulders in the bind. Super important here to make your way towards this pose. Deep breath. Good, and then slowly release. Left arm comes up. Nice, swing this left arm forward, come up into that back toe. Adjust the back foot in, we're gonna find pyramid pose. So try to pull the right thigh bone back, left hip forward. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold forward. Nice, and then let's look forward here. We're gonna take a fun little transition to seated, okay? We're gonna kind of rock up, back and forth onto that toe. So just get a little bit of momentum here. And then I'm gonna swing this leg forward and through, having a seat. Good, maybe adjust yourself, cross the right leg over the left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, take another spinal twist. Twists are so good for the spine. Good, and then slowly release. All right, let's go ahead and come into a little core series here before we come into the other side. So I want you to take your feet into Baddha Konasana, okay? And then I want you to come lie on your backs. We're gonna start with crunches here. So hands come behind the head, and then I'm just gonna start little single crunches. So try to keep those elbows back instead of bringing them up forward. I want to lift through the heart and sternum, and then really squeeze the ribs towards that navel. Good, for 4, 3, 2, and then let's pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release down. I want you to slide your heels a little bit more in front of you. We're going to come into full sit-ups in this position. So I like to call this Charlie's Angels Mudra. So you clasp the fingers, or you clasp the hands, index fingers touching. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale, try to lift up. So notice I'm lifting up in the spine. I'm not rounding here, yes? And then I'm going to take it back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lift up, squeeze the core, squeeze inner thighs, and then back down. Again, inhale, and then exhale, lift. Good, let's take one more, then we're gonna add on. Inhale, exhale, hold, try to hinge back at the waist, and then squeeze inner thighs for 8, 7, good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms back down, release here. We're not quite done. We're going to take the hands behind the head. This time we're going to lift the legs up, and then I'm going to tap the toes in front of me, crunch up, elbows to knee. Tap the toes, crunch up, tap and crunch. Good, tap and crunch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, hug the knees into the chest. Wow, you guys did a great job. That was some hard work there. Let's rotate out the ankles. And then let's rock and roll 3 times. 2, cross the ankles here and maybe step back. I'll show you a step back into your plank. Take a chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Oh, I don't know you guys, but my core is already starting to feel that. Let's inhale the left leg up high. Good, exhale, bring this left knee to the left tricep. Scoop the belly up and in, hold strong arms. And then take this left knee over to the right tricep. Lift that left hip up a little higher. And then inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, let's bring it through into warrior 2. So again, now you can see, notice if you're taking this into a back bend, I want a slight tuck. Left knee presses open. Strong arms. Breathe into the pose. Relax the shoulders. Soften the face. Inhale, reverse. Lift out of the spine to keep the deep bend in that knee. Exhale, side angle. Remember, you can stay up a little higher. Bring that forearm onto the thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Option to take this deeper into that bind. Spiral the right shoulder open. Beautiful. One more breath. These are the challenging poses we try to breathe into. Release. We're going to swing this right arm forward, come up onto that back toe, and then we're going to adjust the back foot in, finding pyramid. So your feet are on train tracks, right? Toes are faced forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And as you fold, try to pull this right hip forward, and then the left hip back. And just breathe into this nice yummy stretch. Find that seated position, so I'm going to kind of bend and rock back and forward, and then I'm just going to bring this leg up, swing it through to seated, right? Maybe adjust yourself back on the mat, cross the left leg over the right, inhale, right arm up, exhale, go ahead and twist. and then go ahead and release. All right, we're coming into that second round of our core work. I know you guys are excited. Let's bring it back into that Baddha Konasana. Hands behind the head. We're gonna start with the crunches. So lift and lift. Good. Remember, keep those elbows back. Lift through that heart and sternum. Squeeze, hug the ribs in. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. This time we're gonna just go ahead and bring the legs up. I'm gonna crunch up and take this right elbow to the right knee. This left arm is gonna kind of swing. So I'm gonna swing, tap the elbow, swing, reach with the left arm. Swing, tap the elbow, swing, reach. Good. Swing, tap, give me more into those obliques. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring both hands back. Relax the upper body. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and crunch it up. This time, left elbow to left knee. Right arm comes out to the side. We're going to swing and tap. Good. Swing and tap. Try to keep the knees open for 4, 3, 2, yes, I'm counting doubles. 1, nice, hug the knees in. Ooh, relax the neck, take a look to the right, and to the left, rotate out the ankles. All right, let's rock and roll a couple more times here. We have 3. We're gonna cross those ankles on this last one right here. Press yourself up. This time maybe you hop back, take a chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Good, nice job guys. Let's go ahead and come onto the knees. So we're gonna come onto our stomachs and we're gonna work the booty a little bit. Work the booty and also the back, okay? So we're gonna come onto our stomachs. You're gonna cross your right forearm over the left. Now I want you guys, before you do this though, just watch, to take your forehead to the hands, okay? But I'm gonna keep my head up just to make sure you can hear me. You're gonna bend this left leg first, flex the foot, and then squeeze the inner thighs, okay? Really flex like you're stamping up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do little lifts with that left leg. Good, so single lifts. Remember, your forehead is down. Nice. Lift. Lift. Good. Keep pressing firmly into the top of that right foot and keep squeezing inner thighs together. Don't let that left knee splay out. Good. Now we're going to pulse it here for 3, 2, and right here go. It's pulse, 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 pulse. Keep flexing. Good, for 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna change the combo. It's gonna be a 3, 2, 1, squeeze, and release. It's a 3, 2, 1, squeeze, and release. It sounds like lift, 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 hold, release, lift, 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 hold, and release. One more, it's lift, 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 hold, release. Back to singles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that leg. Woo, did you guys feel that? I know I did. Let's windshield wiper the knees. And then we're gonna take our arms out to the side. We're gonna take a couple Supermans to strengthen that back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. So our core really wraps around our entire trunk. So anytime we work our core, we want to kind of balance it out with strengthening out the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Let's take one more. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, down. Go ahead and bring your arms by your side. Right ear to the mat. And just relax. because you know we have the other side coming. Beautiful. All right, now let's cross the opposite arm on top. It really doesn't matter which one you did from the start. I don't think I specified. Remember, your forehead's going to be down. This time we're going to bend that right leg, energetically squeeze inner thighs, really flex that foot and just start to lift, lift. Squeezing into that right glute. Pressing through the top of the left foot. Good. Lift, 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 squeeze, lift. Keep squeezing inner thighs. You don't want that right knee to open up. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse it up, 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 up. Keep squeezing. Go. Little lift. Now it's for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here's that combo. It's a lift, 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 hold, and release. Lift, 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 hold, and release. High, higher, highest, hold, and release. Keep going. Lift, 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 hold, and release. One more. Lift, 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 hold, and release. Back to singles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Release it down. Arms by your side. Left ear to the mat. Just relax. And then we're going to work the back a little bit more. So this time, I'm going to show it this way first. Extend the right arm forward. Left arm by your side, and your left palm is up, okay? I'm going to inhale, lift the left arm, left leg with the right arm, upper body. Exhale down. Good, let's do that. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale down. Nice, let's go ahead and switch. So right arm is by my side, palm faces up. Left arm reaches in front of me. Inhale, lift the right arm, right leg with the left arm. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Good. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Release both arms by your side. Bring that right ear to the mat once again. And let's windshield wiper the knees right and left. And then slowly bring your hands by your chest. Curl the back toes under and just bend the knees. Bring it to a tabletop here. We're going to kind of come up and maybe do a little bit of a camel. Let's see what we can do here, okay? So we're going to all start with our hands right below the flesh of that gluteus maximus, okay? Hug the elbows in. Now when we come back into camel, the tendency is to want to just hinge back, right? You want to think about lifting this heart up, but then pressing the hips forward over the knees. You got to engage the glutes and the core. So let's take this. Inhale, squeeze. Notice how I'm pressing hips forward. Good. Reach, squeeze elbows. And then exhale. Let's sit back into child's pose. Nice, guys. And then let's go ahead and bring it back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and stretch out. Let's inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, let's bring it through into a runner's lunge. Now we're going to come into dragon here. So you have a couple options. You can drop down to the left knee and just kind of stay here. You can take it a little bit further by coming onto those forearms. And then the most challenging is also lifting that back leg up, right? I don't want you to drop the head. Try to keep the head in line here, right, with that spine. So just breathe, maybe close the eyes. Good, let's take one more breath. Beautiful, slowly drop that left knee down. Press yourself back up if you came onto the forearms. We're gonna bring it right into that pigeon. So cross the right leg in front of you, left leg behind you, untuck the back toes. Check in with that leg, make sure it's nice and straight as well as the foot. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, surrender down. Just try to center here, focus. We're slowing down the breath. Let's take one more breath here. And then inhale, let's press it back up. Curl the back toes under. And then we're gonna lift up and find our downward facing dog. Just pedal it out, whatever feels good for you here. And then we're gonna inhale the left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through for that runner's lunge. We're gonna take our hands to the inside of that left foot. So we're coming into that dragon or lizard pose once again. Whatever you took on the other side, remember you can stay up high on the arms or the hands, or you can come onto the forearms. You can drop down to the knee, or you can lift the back leg up. Just keep that neck in line with the spine here and breathe. Close the eyes. The more we learn to breathe into these uncomfortable poses, the more we can remain calm in these uncomfortable poses on our mats without us even noticing, right? We start to breathe into uncomfortable situations that we're faced with in our life, right? That's the beauty of yoga. That's what it truly teaches us here. Let's take one more breath. And then slowly go ahead and press yourself up. Come out of this nice and slow. And then we're gonna walk this left foot over to the right side of our mat, finding our pigeon pose. Again, take a gaze back at that right foot. Make sure the foot and leg is nice and straight. Go ahead and inhale, lift up through that heart. Exhale, surrender down. Keep those deep Ujjayi breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. here. And then slowly, mindfully press yourself up. And then let's this time go ahead and swing this back leg forward. Good, we're gonna come into a shoulder stand. So if you have a block, or even if you don't have a block and you don't feel comfortable lifting your hips up, you can just simply take the legs up and hold them here, right? No lifting of the hips. Your entire back and spine is on the mat. If you're ready, here we go. We're gonna lift the hips up, coming into our shoulder stand. Now, one thing that one of my teachers taught me that really helped, because I do have neck issues, and before I used to feel compression on the neck here. If you press through the backs of the deltoids, the shoulders, really bring awareness to pressing into the backs of the shoulders, it's gonna take a little bit more compression off of the neck. Remember not to look around in this pose. Keep that neck nice and still. It's being a little bit compromised here, so we don't want a lot of movement. Good. And for those of you that want to take it further, slowly, maybe even one leg, start to bring it back into your plow. Here's where I sometimes clasp the arms and then repress into the backs of the shoulders. And then slowly start to bring one leg back up at a time. See if you can find balance here in shoulder. Stand one more time. And then slowly release it down, one vertebrae at a time. Make sure you come into that counter posture fish, propping up onto the forearms. Extending the neck back, making sure the neck's supported, getting into that throat chakra, that heart chakra. And then slowly tuck the chin in. Let's hug in one more time. Knees into the chest. And then go ahead and release it down. We're going to find our final resting pose, Shavasana. So I want you guys to lay down. I'm going to go ahead and come to a seated position. So as you're on your backs, let those legs come out nice and wide. Feet fall out to the side. Try to release the shoulders down away from the ears. And then releasing the tension in the jaw. We're just parting the lips. This is that pose that reminds us to just be. There's no more thinking, no more doing. Just allowing yourself to be here in this moment, being grateful and thankful for wherever your journey has taken you on your mats today. fingers and toes. Start to deepen that breath. Bringing awareness back into the body and back into the room. Thanking you, ladies, for sharing your journey with me, trusting me to share your journey with me, and allowing me to share my passion with you. Always remember to love unconditionally, live intentionally, and laugh and smile each and every day. And the divine in me honors the divine in each and every one of you. And together we bring our hands to heart center. We say, Namaste. Thanks so much, guys. I'd love to hear what you think about this video in the comments. If you liked that combination of a little bit of yoga, a little bit of strength, and what more you'd like to see on the next video. Thanks so much, guys.